everybody, and welcome back to Goddess Gemini Gifts, the podcast where the readings are for Geminis from a Gemini, but of course, all zodiac signs are welcome. Today's episode will be a Gemini versus Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn love reading. This may or may not resonate. Please take pause, leave the rest behind for another to claim, as this is a Gemini collective and will not apply to all Geminis. So, Geminis, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. Today's reading is going to be a partnership as a mirror. It's a quick reading. And yeah, let's cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space, please. Cleanse the cards, the energy, space. Cleanse the cards, the energy, space, please. Cleanse the cards, the energy, space. Let's get this done. So, Geminis, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel. This is a podcast episode, however, so if you're hearing me on audio, thank you so much. And yeah, cleanse the cards, the energy, the space. Cleanse my energy and my space as well. Cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space. Cleanse the cards, the energy, and the space. Spirit guide, guardian angels, ancestors, I ask you to join me for this reading for our Gemini friends with the Earth signs in a love reading. That means, what is, first of all, how does Gemini see themselves? What is Gemini's feelings themselves in this connection with a Earth sign, please? Please, Geminis, all right. How does Gemini see their Earth sign partner, please? I heard complicated, all right. How does Gemini see the relationship with the Earth sign? Okay, how does what will strengthen the relationship? What will weaken the relationship with the Earth sign, please? All right. Next, we have Gemini's hopes in this connection with the Earth sign. Gemini's fears in the connections with this Earth sign. Then we have the Gemini's responsibilities in the relationship. Okay. Next, we have the partner, so the Earth sign's responsibility. And finally, we have, this is what could happen in the connection. All right. So Gemini, here we go. First of all, yourself. You see yourself as the King of Cups in this situation. You do see yourself very loving and caring towards this person. And you do feel very loved in this connection. Okay. How do you see your partner? You see them as the Page of Swords in reverse. So you see them as a little bit of unwilling to learn and a little bit immature sometimes is how you're seeing them. Okay. Next, you have the, how do you see the relationship? The Nine of Wands. So you do see it as you can be very independent in this relationship, which you do like. You don't like being held back. So that is beneficial for you. Next, you have the, what is the strengths? How to strengthen the relationship? The Knight of Wands. So obviously this is going to be giving freedom to the other person and also having freedom for yourself, but making sure that that passion and connection is still there. What could be the weakness? Six of Wands. Being a little bit of in the spotlight energy. So you may be attracting a lot of people that are into you, and you may need to remind people that you are currently with somebody and that's where you are, because they may be trying to make your person jealous to break up with you. So maybe they have a shot with you. That's what's showing up. That's what they're showing me. That's very unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Your hopes in this connection is the Seven of Cups in reverse. So this is telling me you hope that you can have more love in the relationship. You can release what's not working. Both of you can grow together. Emotional maturity is another one I'm seeing. What are the fears in this connection? You have a little bit of fear that they are not going to communicate properly, or there's going to be a lack of communication. You have a little bit of fear of other people, but it's on your side, not their side. You're not afraid really of them having other people. It's you. You're worried about you being tempted by something new, shiny, and better. So if that makes sense. If it doesn't, it could be vice versa. However, in this aspect, I do see it as you being the issue in your own mind. Okay. Next, you have the responsibilities in the relationship is judgment. So you are responsible to make a judgment call on issues. Sometimes this earth sign cannot make a bloody decision, and therefore you are going to have to make that judgment. That is your responsibility. Okay. Next, their responsibility is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this, I see them as more like releasing too much. Their responsibility I see as more of needing to give and receive, but also kind of being more of a what's it called? Pacifist almost, which is weird because like you are taking the reins here, and they kind of like need to be a little bit less stubborn in their own and let you kind of take the reins on situations, because clearly there's signs here that they can't always. So, if you get what I'm saying. And finally, your possible outcome for this situation is the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this is definitely telling me you're not walking away. They're not walking away. You are learning how to communicate, or you will be. And you're not going to listen to what other people are trying to put between you. And that's how your relationship could grow and get better in this situation. So hopefully that makes sense. If it does, great. If it doesn't, this reading isn't for you. Thank you so much for joining today, and I hope you have a good one. Goodbye.